one of the things that I have been very diligent about asking the women that sit in session with me is, what does your heart say? And that is a question that most women struggle with. They'll say, well, I think, no, that's not what I said.
Mm-hmm.
What does your heart say? And getting into a place that we can really tune in inside and listen to what we are actually saying within ourselves. Because I believe, I'd love to hear your thought about this too. When we are listening with the heart, we're intuitively listening, but we're also listening, feeling emotion, and what is actually soul deep.
Mm-hmm. You nailed it. And this is what people come and everyone's really in their mind, but they're not aware. They're like, oh, only stories. Let me tell you all these things. And they go into the story and they're like reciting. It's like a recording because the program has like these recordings. These are the stories, these are beliefs. So they go into these narratives. That's exactly, what you do is very similar. So I start to ask questions that bring them back to their heart and to feel, to really come into it. And a lot of times it's just asking about feeling related things. So how did that make you feel? What is it that's coming up for you, And so that they can then pause and go to the heart for those questions, because you can't get them up here. My absolute belief in this is that we all have such a deep intuition. It's not like some people, I hear some people have intuition and some people don't.
No.
Everyone's got it. We all have it. Everyone. It's just a muscle. We're just used to living in our head and the stories, and these stories can be quite convincing,
Right.
And so we just need to really create that space to how do we bring our awareness, quiet the mind, bring our awareness to the heart and feel the truth. And the more that we feel ourselves and the more that we feel each other, there's less likelihood to choose. There's also this place where you realize I have a choice here. I don't need to react to these patterns and these old habits and these things that have been transmitted. It's automatic, it's functioning from the amygdala. But you can actually, in the awareness and the feeling, you can feel what's coming up and then choose. I'm going to choose to feel. And when you feel others, you're not going to react to them, because everyone who's coming up with whatever they're experiencing, a lot of times, we take it personally. And that's because we're focusing on the outer behavior. But if we feel them, then it's really hard to react when you feel people, because the feeling just drops you into compassion. It expands you, and you can see through the veils, my veil and their veil. And that's how true connection really happens. That's the true connection, not at the mask level, but at the pure heart level, at the intuitive level.